Good morning, everyone. Welcome to my series of videos on SEO. And the essence of these series of videos and tutorials is to expose you to the concept of SEO and how to do the results-oriented and powerful SEO that can help you boost your ranking. And I want to believe that there are so many people who knows maybe so much, and there are also some people who knows very little about SEO, and there are some who knows nothing, absolutely nothing about SEO. Now, first thing I'm going to talk about is link building. And I'm going to go to link building because it is the most difficult part of SEO, and it takes more resources and it takes more time to do, and it is often the most confusing. You could spend tons and thousands of dollars building links and then you may not get results. Although there are different types of SEO, or let me say different parts to SEO. There is what we call on-page SEO. The on-page SEO is everything that has to do with the website. Now let me explain using this page for example. This website belongs to the host. Now the homepage SEO for this website is optimized to rank for the keyword link wheel building. And if you look at the website, you can see the host link building strategy. I want to assume again that the person or the owner of the site is trying to rank for the keyword link building strategy. So here they have the title, which is often written in H1 tag. So I'm going to still go into practical details on how to create a page, how to optimize a page for a particular keyword. I will create a blog, a post, and you'll see me optimizing the page for that particular keyword. Now this is just an overview. Then you can see when you scroll down, there's an image up there. Then you can see the content, well written, all the bells and whistles, this and that subtopic, link volume. The content on this page is written in a very relevant manner, as such that it's well and perfectly optimized, both for the search engine to rank and as well for the user to find value. So this site is talking about a link building strategy that has been adopted by the host. But then that is not what I'm about to focus on right now. I want to focus more about how to build highly authoritative and powerful backlinks. Now you see, when it comes to ranking on Google, it has gone way beyond just building backlinks. There were times where people just go to Fiverr, they just pay people to build tons of backlinks to their site, and boom, in a matter of 3, 4, 5 days, sometimes maybe 1 or 2 weeks, the site is up there. So Google saw all these and they wanted to make sure that the whole sphere is well regulated and only quality websites are able to find their way to the top of Google ranking. So over time, people have been trying to fine-tune their strategy. And from my experience, having worked with some real estate websites, and I've been able to understand the best way to build backlinks. It is not a matter of the number of the links pointing to your site. What is most important is the authority of the links. Now, I'm going to explain this concept in a very simple way. Now imagine you have two situations, it's like the president of Nigeria, for example, making a statement on a particular issue, and then you have the local government chairman of, let's say, Gwari local government, I don't know where that is, and then the chairman also is making a statement on the same issue. Now it is very logical that the persons whose statement will hold much authority and relevance would be the president. The reason is this: the president is representing the whole of Nigeria, a population of over 180 million. So when he speaks, it is assumed that the voice of 180 million people is being heard. So as such, we will give more attention to the voice of the president. That is an authority. But when you look at the local government chairman, yes, of course, he has his own authority as well, but that's nothing to be compared to that of the president. And maybe he's representing maybe maximum of 50,000 people. That is even if it is up to that at all, or maybe 100,000 people, whichever way. But of course, it can't be up to 1 million people. So you can see that the authority he has is way lower. Or let's say we are in a house, and then the father of the home speaks, and then the gate man speaks. Then of course, the person to give the bigger attention to is the father of the house, because we believe he represents the whole house, is the authority. But the gate man, of course, he may speak, but of course probably is just speaking for himself. So we won't consider his own statement as very authoritative or important. And so that is how link building is. You can have 10,000 people talking and only one person talking, and that one person's voice would hold more ground than that of the 10,000. And Google understands that it may be easier to get the attention of tons and tons of people. That is, it may be easier to get low quality backlinks, but it will be more difficult to get a backlink that has authority. And I'm going to use this image, I'm going to use this image to explain to us what an authority backlink is. Now, when you look at this image, you will see your site. You can see this. This is the money site. That is, this is the site you're trying to rank. Now, you can see another layer, WordPress, Tumblr, Blogspot, another set of 3 websites. Now, you can see another layer of Web 2.0 articles, each containing a topically relevant article. This is what we can call tier 3, or sorry, tier 2. This is the second tier. Then you would see another layer that is diverse link type, social bookmarking profile. This is another set of links entirely. Now, this is another set of links entirely here. Your money site is being connected to these 3 sets of websites, and then these ones are connected to another level or another set of websites, and apparently these ones will be much. Now, these ones also, they are connected to another level of it's like a pyramid. You can see it's a pyramid to another set of websites, and then these Tumblr sites, they are now connected again to another set of websites here. Now, the whole essence of all this is that every tiny site, every single site has its own minute authority. So the authority of this site or point of the site accumulated together, joined together, pointing and linking to these 3 websites makes these 3 websites highly authoritative. It gives them a lot of juice and power. So what happens thereafter is that these 3 websites will now point, or will now divert the accumulated authority or link juice or link power from this whole activity. It will now pass it to this one single website. And this is how Google wants to see an authoritative website being created. So Google will give a lot of attention to this single website. Why? Because it has the vote of so many people, and most importantly, it has the vote of these 3 representatives. It's like saying this is the president, this is the vice president, and then this is the Senate president. When these 3 people meet together and they make a statement or they vote for one person, then definitely we need to look at that person they are voting for. So that is the strategy for building links. You may have seen so many things, maybe articles or whatever, videos and all that about building links. I must tell you, there is no single backlink that can rank a website. What do I mean by this? Let's assume this WordPress website is a link from even Forbes.com. If this backlink is from Forbes, if it has no other links attached to it, it can never rank a shit. It can never rank anything. The reason is this: the link itself has no authority, whereas Forbes.com has authority. The word Forbes is well recognized. When you type Forbes.com, the homepage has authority. But the link on that Forbes.com, if it has no other backlinks, other links pointing to it, it has no authority. So the reason why we use WordPress, Tumblr, and Blogspot is because you can open all these sites for free. In a matter of seconds, you could open it, and then you can open Weebly as well. There's another site called Weebly. This is Weebly. You could create one as well. You know, if you don't have an account, you can create Weebly. Weebly is also authoritative. You can call it. You know, can create Weebly. Oh, sorry, I'm being told to add an email. Did I miss anything? Email, okay. Let me use so this is a Weebly website. Weebly is also very authoritative. You can see the domain authority is 92, very powerful. So you could create. Oh, the email has already been used, so I could just log in. I don't know, maybe one of my staff has done that. Let me see. Oh, I know one of my staffs has done that. I may not get the password except I check our file. So that is that. You can open Weebly, you can open Jimdo, you can open Jigsaw, you can open BraveNet, and all these ones, they can also be used for the same purpose. They are also very effective as well. You see, and let me quickly show you this. I'm trying to. Okay, the VPS is not coming up. Maybe I'll just close it. Good. Now, this is my automated link building tool, and this is not just powerful, this is massively powerful. It's called GSA Search Engine Ranker, and some of you must have heard about it, while some of you may have not heard about it. Now, this is a campaign I started about less than 2 hours ago, and already we have total of 1,140 verified backlinks. But that is not what I want to show you. I want to show you about a campaign I created, and let's see this. This one is for a real estate website, a real estate company in the US, in Detroit. Now, I talked about building Tumblr backlinks, and I'm going to show you. Now, this tool creates very good Web 2.0 accounts, and it can do that, in automation. I only need to set it up, and then it goes about creating them. Sorry. So you can see this is Tumblr. I'm trying to open it. Now you can see. Now, I did not create this. This tool created this. So you can see monitoring properties. That's the website of the client I'm working for. Guys in Detroit. You can see this is August 14th. It was created yesterday. So this is a Tumblr account. Now, this tool handles everything. This tool handles everything. It's actually a 5-tier, project. This is tier 1. You can see just 117 websites. Links are there. This is tier 2, 2,237. Now, this is tier 3, 6,733. And this is tier 4, and this is tier 5. Now, if you look at this looks like a pyramid as well. and it follows the principle we talked about the other time. So this is just an overview of the tool, or one of the major tools I use for building links. We are still going to come back to this. I'm still going to explain this later on. So let's move out of this place. You can see this tool is building the links on automation automatically, and without me doing one or two other things. The moment I've done the setup, I only need to just come and check often and see what has been done. So let's leave this place for now. So back to the link building strategy itself. You can see, so if you want to rank your website, what you need to do is to create some highly authoritative Web 2.0 backlinks, allow them to touch your website. Then the next thing you want to do is to make sure that the tier 1 links, that is the WordPress and Blogspot, you are able to make them go viral. So this is the viral link pattern. This is the way to build viral links. So the links touching your site, they are all viral, and it makes them highly authoritative and very powerful. So it's just like saying, imagine this old pyramid is a niche. Imagine this is the internet marketing niche or digital marketing niche, and let's assume you are the one standing here. You're a very much respected digital marketing company. Now the moment you speak, some other highly authoritative sites on digital marketing will pick up. They will pick up whatever you have said, and then bloggers will pick up whatever is being said by those linking to you. You see, and then some other bloggers, they will pick it up, lower authority bloggers. Then other bloggers will continue talking about it. It's like saying there is an event that happened. CNN picks it. CNN, BBC, Al Jazeera, or CNN, BBC, Fox. These three major news agencies, they picked it first-hand information. They got it live. And then what happens? Punch, Vanguard, other smaller news agencies, local news agencies in different parts of the world, they also picked it. But Punch is respected in Nigeria, Vanguard is respected in Nigeria, other news agencies respected in their own areas also, or states or countries as well picked it. And then what happens? Other news agencies also picked it, maybe states, tabloids, they also picked it. And what happens? People keep on talking about it. So when we look at this whole niche, you are the authority in the digital marketing niche. So whatever you have on your site should be given a lot of attention to, and that's what Google does. Whatever is on this page, when people search for topics on digital marketing, Google wants to feed their users with the results from this site. Why? Because they believe that it doesn't make sense to feed users with results from this third tier, from any link looking like this that has no viral pattern underneath it. And of course, it makes much sense to give their users the most authoritative results, the best results, the most relevant results, to give them results from highly authoritative websites. That is why when you type for some topics, you have results coming in from sites that are very authoritative. Let's look out for something. Let's try and search for maybe press release distribution for small businesses. Now you'll see the type of sites that will come up. If you are very familiar with this niche, G2 Crowd is very popular. You see, Fits Small Business is very popular. Fits Small Business is very popular. Small Biz Jews is also popular. Market Wired is also popular. And if you go for press release distribution, for example, you'll see highly authoritative sites coming up. Content Fact, G2 Crowd, Fit Small Business, Top SEOs, PR Newswire, all of them coming up for that keyword. And if you check press release distribution guide, you see some other sites also coming up. I own one of the sites at this position, and let's leave that. So that is back to link building. I want to make sure that this video is not too long. I hope you've been able to learn one or two things from this video. Please expect the next series, and I hope to put my very best into the next series as well. Thank you.